Hello, hola. Today, I'd like to talk to you about President AMLO's latest book. He has been a prolific writer, and let me just show you, he's written quite a number of books, starting from 1986, Los Primeros Pasos. He probably wrote about his origins as a politician back in Tabasco, a state in Mexico, and also as a social activist. And so he has written quite a number of books. And his latest book, he just announced it at his morning press conference on August 30th. That was Monday, a couple of weeks ago. And let's hear what he said at that time.
Miren, ya salió.
So this is the book, A la mitad del camino, and it just means something like halfway there. So I think it's a positive title because it implies that you're almost there, halfway, so you're making it.
A la mitad del camino. Aquí está mi pensamiento y la acción.
So, he writes about his thinking or his thoughts and actions. That's important. So it's not only the words, but the actions.
Que se ha llevado a cabo por el gobierno en 2 años 9 meses.
So he describes what he has done in 2 years and 9 months, because again, he's getting close to his third year, and it's important to show, to tell people what he's been doing.
Lo recomiendo, en especial lo recomiendo a nuestros adversarios para que conozcan las razones, los argumentos de lo que estamos llevando a cabo.
So he says that he would recommend this book, particularly to the opposition, because in this book, they could see what his ideas were and the reasoning behind his actions as a government, as representative of a government. And it would be very helpful for them to understand the whys.
La política es, entre otras cosas, pensamiento y acción.
So he describes politics as not only thinking, but action. And again, he has a very specific idea what politics means. Okay.
Y aquí está el pensamiento y aquí está la acción. Entonces, les aseguro que no se van a aburrir, no van a bostezar, les va a gustar, aun cuando no estemos de acuerdo, porque eso es lo importante. No podemos tener un pensamiento único, eso no corresponde a la democracia.
Okay, so he says, or he promises that this book will not disappoint. You will not be bored, even if you don't agree, or even if the reader, the opposition, disagrees with him, because it's in a democracy. The diversity of opinions is important, and not agreeing doesn't mean that you cannot understand what other people are thinking or why they are doing what they're doing. And it's overall a very good exercise in thinking. Okay, so this book is already sold out in Amazon Mexico. I want to get a copy, but it's not available in the US. I mean, I think you can buy it, but it's a little bit overpriced. And I also saw that there's a version Audible by Audible, with Amazon. So I'm going to wait a little bit, but then maybe we can talk about it. But basically, this book is just what he has been doing. And also he states that violence and corruption were the main issues or the driving forces that well, not driving, not forces, but the driving situations that were creating problems in Mexico, and he needed to address and put an end to them. So that's very important, because he describes what he did, and he also gives a couple of comments about some of the reasoning behind his negotiations with President Trump, and other difficult situations. Also a little bit of the handling of the pandemic. So again, this book will not disappoint you, and I think it's worthwhile reading it. Okay, thank you, and see you next time.